Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I just wanted to show you a new project that I've got. I've been working a lot this month. That's the reason for no videos, no extra work on the minis. I still have an axle seal I need to replace. At some point it started leaking after I replaced all the seals. I don't know if I just put the axle in at the wrong angle or busted the seal or what happened. But that'll be on a later video when I actually have a day off. But like I said, I've been working a lot, but I did pick up a new project or a new toy, however you want to look at it. I actually traded it for a bottle of whiskey. It was about a $45 bottle of whiskey, so it's a pretty good deal. And what it is, it's a Suzuki GS750. It's between the 1979 and a 1977. I haven't verified the date just yet, but here it is. As you can see, the wiring harness is a complete mess. The bike was actually a lot more put together when I first got it, but I've already taken apart the gas tank. Came with an extra tire, but I've already taken the gas tank off and the air box and pulled the wiring harness actually out, and that's what I'm messing with right now. It didn't start. It didn't do anything. However, I did get it to start when I hooked it up to a battery and did the old screwdriver positive negative terminal on the starter and got it to start, and it ran, and there was no engine knocks. It ran really smoothly. I was really impressed of how it was running. So like I said, right now I'm just trying to figure out all the monkeys in the wiring harness. I'm trying to figure out why it won't get power to the ignition coils. I actually had to trying to figure out why I won't get power to the ignition coils. The bike will run when I have power going directly to the ignition coil from the battery, but obviously that's not the right answer. And I actually got that figured out now. So I have power to the ignition coil, but now I'm not getting any power to the starter. So I'm working on that right now. Starter motor and generator. And then right here is the starter switch. I'm not getting any power to this wire here, which actually goes up to the start switch. If I can't figure this out, well, I'm going to, but it also does have a kickstart on this bike, which is kind of nifty. So there it is, and that works too. I did both methods. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to have to rebuild the carburetors or anything, because like I said, the engine was just purring perfectly. It wasn't running rich or anything. No exhaust smoke. It was like it just started yesterday. But it's been sitting for quite some time. I ran the VIN and everything, and it apparently has not been registered for at least the past 15 years. So I don't know where it's been or who's done what to it since then. But the VIN number, you can't really see it, but it's a GS750 E, and then it starts with a 70, which is leading me to believe that it's a 79, but I can't tell by the gas tank, because the gas tank is aftermarket, and I can't tell by the seat, because it doesn't have one, or the rear fender, because it doesn't have one. It looks like somebody was going to turn this into a cafe racer also, as they cut the inner plastic out, but then they never cut this off. And they actually supported it here. It looks like in preparation to cut the back part of the frame off, but they never got around to it. It does have a nice racing exhaust on it. But I just really want to clean it up, get it to look fairly stock again, and hopefully I can get papers and registration for it. We'll try that first, obviously, before I put too much money into it. I'm probably going to switch out these handlebars because they're terribly ugly. But, yeah. Turned it into a little cruiser for my wife. She has a Rebel that I actually did not bring to the Netherlands with me. But she has a Honda Rebel. She was getting a little tired of the power with that. So the 750 should do nicely. It's like 80 horsepower on a fairly small bike, so should be plenty of power for her. And it's an inline, not a V-twin, so it's got a little extra oomph. These V-twins are actually less powerful than inlines, in case you didn't know that. as a general rule of thumb, I should say. But I've just been tinkering with it, excuse me, off and on the couple hours that I've had off throughout the day. But eventually I'll get to the axle. I still have a video request pending for the trumpet removal, which I can do at the same time. But I just really haven't even had the time to. I've driven it once in the past 2-3 weeks. I mean, it's just bad. Anyway, so I just thought you'd be interested in that. The new project, the new series that'll be coming up, as long as I can get papers for it provided. As long as I can get papers for it, then it'll be a new series. As far as another restoration project. And it should be a fun one, so.